Hello everyone! I am going to show you guys how to create a neon speckled nail using polished black licorice and our neon pigments from the Neon Pigment collection. So this is the version in black and this is the version on top of white. So you guys get a look at what you're going to be seeing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take black licorice, and we are going to do 2 coats of the black licorice. And so we'll cure this for 30 seconds. And when that comes out of the light, we're going to do a second coat. And I'm using pigments from the Neon Pigment Stacker. For anyone that's just joining us, we are creating a nail that looks like this. And here is the black version. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you can see okay. I have my phone on a light with a ponytail and a roll of paper towels holding it there. So I hope that you guys can see this okay, but we had to make do with what we had. And I am currently in Myra's she shed, which is her spare bedroom, which is converted into a nail playroom. So I'm in here playing nail tech in the nail playroom. So I'm gonna let that cure for 30 seconds. And I'm going to use the pigment brush to create our speckled look. So I'm going to take polished next, and I'm going to do a layer of polished, and I'm not going to cure it. So I'm going to take polished, and I'm going to do a layer of polished. I think I got a fuzzy in there. And I'm going to dip into my neon yellow pigment, and I'm going to speckle that on here. Clean off my brush. I go into the purple. I'm going to speckle this on here. Again, this is not cured yet. Clean off my brush into the neon green. Clean off my brush and into the neon pink. So the closer you get to it, the more dense it's going to be. The further up you are, the more speckled it's going to look. Hi, Monique. How are you tonight? And then I'm going to cure this. So I'm going to now cure it. Hi, Terry. Are you coming on Monday? Not this Monday, but next Monday is my birthday thing. So I hope that you guys can both come. Hopefully everyone can come. Hi, Lisa. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So once this is done curing, we're going to top coat it with polished. And I don't want to rush the cure time because I want it to really be able to fully set up. Polished is just a top coat. Yes, it's a no cleanse top coat. So it's a no cleanse gel gloss. And then these are from the Neon Stacker collection. And the gel polished I used was black licorice. You're welcome. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to top coat it. And you guys can see the speckled look that you will get using the no cleanse top coat. So this was one that I just did on YouTube right here. And I'm hoping this is focusing. And then as soon as the other one comes out of the light, I will show you guys that as well. And I'm going to also show you guys how you can do an ombre using the pigments. I just close these up really quickly. I don't know where I lost my lids. And I accidentally swapped. That one goes there. This one goes here. If I don't put my lids on them, they are going to be all over my lap in just a second. So these are both examples of what you can create using the speckled pigment technique with polished. Hopefully you guys can see those okay. So super fun for summer. And then this is one that I did earlier that had, this was just a purple pigment. So this was actually this pigment right here. And I'm going to show you how you can use the same technique. I'm going to do a layer of polished. I'm not going to cure it. And I'm just going to use a different type of pigment because I want to show you guys you can do it with other pigments as well. And this is a kind of a burgundy red pigment or a rust looking pigment. So this one is a little more dense. So I'm just going to sprinkle this one on here. And then I'm going to cure it. Gonna tap it off just a tad, and I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds. And this will be in our new collection, the Vivid collection. That will be available tomorrow. Oh, and I'll show you, this is one I did on white. So here is another version. I did this one just a little bit ago. That's on white. And while that is doing its thing, I'm going to use High Shine. I'm going to do a layer of High Shine. I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. Okay, so here's the nail that we just pulled out. We're going to top coat this with polished. And you can see the speckled egg collection, or the speckled egg look that you will get. And you also get a lot of dimension since it is dropped into the cure or the uncured polished. It allows the pigment to kind of melt in there and give it a dimension, a three-dimensional look. They are on the way. We just picked them and they are on the way. Dana, they should be here soon. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you can do just a really super simple fade using your pigments. So I'm just going to dip in and do the blue color here at the top. And I'm just tapping this into the cured layer of High Shine. High Shine does have a dispersion layer, so I'm just working the pigment into the dispersion layer. So that's all that I'm doing, is just working that pigment into the dispersion layer. And then very gently blending it up. And I can get an ombre that looks perfect. As you can see, the trick with the pigments is you want to cure it now. So even though this is already cured, you're going to just flash cure it for 5 seconds. And this is the speckled egg technique. And now that I have cured that, I'm just going to take polished, and you can create easy gel polish using the pigments. And you can see you've gotten a perfect ombre. Let me look at all angles so you guys can see that. You've created a perfect ombre using High Shine and pigments, and that's all that you need to do. So I'm going to show you guys again what the nails look like that we just created using polished, high shine, and the pigments. So these are all the speckled egg technique. So all of these are the speckled egg technique using different colors. Hopefully they're showing up okay. And this is an easy ombre using the pigments. We do have a white pigment, yes. We have several white pigments. One of them that we have is, I can show you it right here. So this is just one of the white pigments that we have right here. And I can even take this and just, I'm going to totally ruin my ombre, but I just want to show you. This is one of the white pigments. It will look kind of gold since I put it on top of a dark. So this is one of the white pigments. And you can see you can layer them to get different looks as well. And you can even take your dotting tool and scribe out a design if you would like. And you can create a fun look like that as well. And then just top coat it. So super easy nail art using your pigments. And I'm going to cure that. Another fun technique that I can show you guys is, let me do high shine really quickly. And then I'm going to show you guys another fun technique that you can do layering your gel polish on top of your pigments. So here's this one that's completed. Just really simple, easy nail art using pigments. I'm going to put these here so you guys can see. Let me clean off my little pigment brush here. And I'm going to take, I'm going to do one of the neon pigments here. And I'm going to take the neon pigment and I'm just going to press this in and bring it down. You can see it's very easy. So if I want to put a little bit more, I can. This is just one of the neon pigments. Cure it for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to take my No Shine. Hi, Bobby. This is the No Shine, the matte top coat. And I'm going to cure it, so you can do this in matte as well. I'll do cure my matte.